Hugo Sanchez, one of the most underrated players of all time. When we think about football legends, we tend to be biased towards the players we have watched or the legends from our countries. But some names are always left out for one reason or the other, and this video is about one of those names, Hugo Sanchez. Before we continue, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Hugo Sanchez's journey in football began in the streets of Mexico City, where his passion for the game was ignited at a tender age. His talent was evident from the beginning, marked by an innate sense of the ball and a natural ability to find the back of the net. He spent his early years honing his skills, leading to his debut with UNAM Pumas. At Pumas, Sanchez's star shone brightly. He quickly became a household name in Mexican football, mesmerizing fans with his remarkable goal-scoring abilities. His performances were not just about scoring goals. They were a display of art, skill, and a deep understanding of the game. Sanchez's rise in Mexican football was meteoric, and it wasn't long before he caught the eyes of European scouts. The move to Europe marked a new chapter in Sanchez's career. His first stop was Atletico Madrid, a significant shift in the level of play and cultural surroundings. Yet, Sanchez's adaptability was as impressive as his football skills. He quickly acclimated to the Spanish league, making an immediate impact. But his transfer to Real Madrid truly defined his European adventure. At Real Madrid, Sanchez became a legend. He was a key player in a team that dominated Spanish football, winning numerous titles and awards. His success in Europe was unprecedented for a Mexican player, and he was instrumental in Real Madrid's dominance in La Liga during the late 1980s. Sanchez's time in Europe was marked by spectacular goals and consistent performances, making him one of the most celebrated players in the club's history. Sanchez was known for a playing style that was both electrifying and effective. His ability to execute acrobatic goals left both fans and opponents in awe. These weren't just simple strikes, but a blend of athleticism, precision, and timing, often culminating in his signature somersault celebration. His agility and technical prowess were unmatched, making him one of the most exciting players to watch. Every time Sanchez had the ball at his feet, there was a palpable sense of anticipation, a feeling that something extraordinary was about to happen. His influence extended beyond the goals. He was a player who could change the course of a game with a single moment of brilliance. Hugo Sanchez's impact on Spanish football and his standing in European football were nothing short of monumental. In La Liga, he became a symbol of excellence and a benchmark for strikers. His time at Real Madrid, in particular, was a period of profound influence, where he scored goals and reshaped the perception of what a foreign player could achieve. In Europe, his records speak for themselves. He was the top scorer in La Liga for several seasons, showcasing a consistency that is the hallmark of true greatness. Sanchez's ability to perform at the highest level week in and week out earned him the respect of his peers and admiration from football analysts. He wasn't just scoring. He was creating moments of magic that left an indelible mark on the history of the league. Sanchez's time in Spain was not without its challenges. Upon his arrival, he faced racial abuse, a stark reminder of the prejudices prevalent at the time. But Sanchez, with his resilience and focus, rose above these challenges, using his talent and performances on the field to silence his critics and earn the respect he deserved. This aspect of his journey is a testament to his mental strength and character, further solidifying his legacy as a player who excelled in football and overcame significant social barriers. In addition to his club success, Sanchez had a notable international career with the Mexican national team. He was a leading figure in Mexican football, representing his country in several World Cup tournaments. His performances on the international stage were a source of pride for Mexican fans, as he brought the same level of excellence and passion to the national team. Sanchez's role in the World Cup and other international tournaments highlighted his commitment and love for his country. Despite the differences in team dynamics and the pressure of representing a nation, Sanchez's influence and impact were consistent. His presence on the field elevated the team's performance and inspired his teammates to rise to the occasion. Hugo Sanchez's career, despite its brilliance, was marked by significant challenges that influenced his legacy. He played during an era where football legends graced the fields of Europe, making the competition for recognition fierce. Names like Diego Maradona, Michael Platini, and Paolo Rossi dominated the headlines, often overshadowing Sanchez's achievements. This stiff competition among contemporary greats meant that Sanchez had to perform at an extraordinary level to gain recognition consistently. Also, the global exposure of Mexican football at the time was limited compared to today's interconnected world of sports media. This lack of exposure played a role in Sanchez being somewhat underrated in the global football narrative. His achievements, though remarkable, were often not given the same weight as those of his European or South American counterparts. After hanging up his boots, Sanchez transitioned into a coaching role, bringing the same passion and knowledge he displayed as a player to his new career. He took on the mantle of coaching the Mexican national team, a role with its own challenges and expectations. As a coach, he aimed to instill a sense of pride, technical excellence, and tactical understanding in his players. His tenure was a reflection of his deep understanding of the game and his commitment to Mexican football. Sanchez's legacy in football is enduring and multifaceted. In Mexico, he is a national hero, a symbol of what Mexican players can achieve on the global stage. His success in Europe paved the way for other Mexican and Latin American players, showing that talent and hard work can overcome cultural and geographical barriers. Globally, his legacy is that of a player who combines skill, flair, and resilience to forge a remarkable career. His influence extends beyond the records and trophies. It lies in the inspiration he provided to generations of footballers who saw in him a role model, a trailblazer, and a legend of the game. There you have it. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for more amazing videos.